Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while. We have a lot to talk about. First of all, I know I've been gone for a while. I'm sorry. No matter what happens with this TikTok ban, I was going to put a lot more energy and effort into my YouTube channel in 2025, and I will be posting a lot more long-form videos. We're going to be talking about the possible TikTok ban as I do my makeup, but first I want to talk about a few skincare products I use this morning and things I use all the time, starting with the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Daily Moisturizer. I love this. It feels so rich and it just moisturizes so well. I love the entire Holy Hydration line. Then I've gone through so many of these. The Ordinary Soothing and Barrier Support Serum. This is the Viral Pink Serum. I love this. It's so hydrating. Also from e.l.f., their Holy Hydration Eye Cream. I just bought another one. I love this stuff. For my lips, I use the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm in the shade Iced Coffee. I've gone through a few of these, a few different flavors. Vanilla, vanilla beige, pink sugar, brown sugar. They're so good. I love these. I've gone through so many of these. This is from Wet n Wild, the Count on Me 5-in-1 Prime and Set Mist. This is from their Sesame Street collection. I believe it came out over 2 years ago. I love this. The ingredients in this are great for your skin. They include niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, red algae extract, and cucumber extract. Okay, now it's time to do my makeup. First, I'm going to be using the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Concealer to prime my eyes. I love this, and I love the Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation as well. I love this angled applicator. Yes. This blends out really easily and it primes my eyes for eyeshadow. We're going to be discussing the possible TikTok ban. I know there's a lot of noise out there. I've heard so many mixed things regarding the ban. There are so many big creators on TikTok with millions of followers who are saying, oh, you know, this ban is definitely happening. But I've heard from the plaintiffs representing TikTok in the case for the Supreme Court saying that a decision hasn't been made yet, but they're hopeful. For my eyeshadow, I'm going to be using the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes palette. I love this. You can tell I love it. I'm going to start out with this shade. They don't have names. They just have letters and numbers. So I'm going to use this shade to just put some color in the crease. And then I'm going to do a very simple neutral look. So I'm sure you've heard about the impending possible TikTok ban. I know a lot of people are freaking out. On the day I am filming this, it is Wednesday, January 15th, and I heard that the Supreme Court is having an opinion day about the TikTok ban. Next, I'm going to be using this eye topper. I love it. So what a lot of people don't understand is that 170 million Americans use TikTok. That is a lot of people. And I know there are many out there who want TikTok banned and they just think, you know, oh, some of these people need to get real jobs. I can't wait until you're not an influencer and you have to work a real job. Listen, being a content creator, being an influencer is a real job. You get paid. People pay their bills with this and they support their families, okay? Are there rich, spoiled, arrogant influencers who need to get another job? Yes, okay. They are so lucky they don't work in retail, healthcare, civil service, or anything like that. However, when you think of TikTok, you should think of all the working class people who are on there, myself included. We have 9-to-5s and we use TikTok to supplement our income. Now, me, I am on the cusp of getting monetized. I am right there and it's just my luck that I'm about to get monetized and they decide to ban the app. But I'm still hopeful and I'm hoping that I can maybe make some money from my videos because I've had many viral videos on TikTok and it would be amazing to get paid from them. For the outer corner, I'm going in with this shade, a darker shade. So again, a lot of working class people are on this app and they supplement their income, and these are mothers and fathers who use the income they receive from TikTok to pay their bills, feed their families, and keep a roof over their head. Next, I'm going to be using this shade right here. And the problem is, if 170 million Americans are using this app, don't you think it will cause a lot of damage if it goes away, if a lot of working class Americans are using this app, 170 million people, I mean, come on. Also, if the app goes away, it will cost the United States economy billions of dollars even within 1 month. And a lot of people don't realize that. Okay, this is the eye look I came up with. Again, very simple. This is the Ethereal Eyes palette from Makeup by Mario that I used. Now it's time to close this. I want to make the look pop, so I'm going to be using this Moon Dust palette from Urban Decay. I love this. This has 4 lovely eye toppers in here, and I'm going to be using the viral and iconic Space Cowboy. This is what it looks like. You just tap it on your lid, and it makes it glittery and sparkly, and it just makes it pop, and I love it. Just keep on adding a little more. And I'm just a guy who really likes glitter and sparkle. Next, I'm going to be moving in with my face. So I'm starting with the NYX Blur Screen Blurring Primer Sunscreen. I love this, SPF 30. It also doubles as a wonderful makeup primer. This is what it looks like. It does smell like sunscreen, but if this makes sense, it smells like sweet sunscreen. I don't know how to describe it, but I really like it. I used this over the summer and I loved it, and it proved to be a really great sunscreen and a wonderful makeup primer. The formula for this includes cactus flower extract and coconut juice, and I really like it. Next, I'm going in with a gripping primer, so I'm using the e.l.f. Power Grip with niacinamide. I love this. I've gone through a few tubes of this. This is surprisingly hydrating and moisturizing, and it's very tacky, so your foundation will really stick. I massage this into my skin. I just want to get it everywhere. And to show you how tacky it is, let me just put this here. I love it. My face is primed and ready for foundation, so I'm going to go in with one of my favorite foundations, the Il Makiage Woke Up Like This Flawless Base Foundation. This is in the shade 20. I love this stuff. I know it does seem gimmicky, but it is a wonderful foundation, medium to full coverage. It blends out easily, and it gives you this really nice finish. So this is what I've been telling family and friends about this possible ban. You know that fascist countries ban social media platforms. Fascist countries limit free speech. Whenever I'm doing my makeup and blending my foundation, I never forget my ears. I blend into my hairline. I love this foundation. Oh my God, it looks so good. The other ear and down the neck, never forget the neck, especially when you're applying skincare. For my concealer, I'm going in with what has become one of my favorite drugstore concealers. This is from Catrice Cosmetics, the True Skin High Cover Concealer. It provides 18-hour wear. It has hyaluronic acid. It's waterproof. I love this applicator. And no one should be sleeping on drugstore makeup, especially from Catrice and Essence. I know, like e.l.f. and Wet n Wild are some of my favorite brands, especially NYX. NYX is like the Urban Decay of the drugstore, but no one should be sleeping on this stuff. It's really good. It's high quality makeup, really good formulas at affordable prices. What do we think about this combination? I think it turned out really great. Again, I love this Il Makiage foundation. I've been using it for years. Catrice, this concealer I've been using for a few months now, and I'm becoming obsessed. I have to be honest. It's just really nice. It blends out easily. It doesn't really settle into fine lines, and it doesn't look heavy. And it doesn't crease that much, so I'm in love. To set my face, I'm going in with one of my favorite powders, the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder in the shade Cherry Blossom Cake. This is the pink shade. I love it. I've been using this for over a year. I have the powder in the cap. Now it's time to set this face. I use this powder because it gives you this amazingly airbrushed look. So after I go in with the loose powder, I use a pressed powder. This is from the Beauty Crop. This is the Pore Filter Pore Blurring Pressed Powder in the shade Fair 1. You could tell I love it because I'm hitting pan. I received this in an Ipsy bag earlier last year, and I've been using it ever since. I am tapping into it with the Bare Minerals Soft Curve Face and Cheek Brush. I love this brush. And then I lightly apply it to my face. I know I'm applying a lot of powder products, but I will explain more in a moment. And I just love the way my makeup looks. Since I use so many powder products, I like to have everything melt together. So I'm using the NYX Bear With Me Multitasking Spray. I've gone through bottles of this. You could use this to prime, set, and refresh. I love it. Refreshing. So my base is in a good place. For my brows, I'm going in with the Iconic London Tint and Texture Brow Perfecting Gel. I love Iconic London's gold chrome packaging. I live for a chrome moment, and I love this little spoolie. What this is going to do, it's going to add a little bit of a tint to your brows, and it will set them in place. I have a very good friend, shout out to you, Lauren, love you, who's amazing with liner, and she does this intricate graphic liner. Soon, she's going to teach me how to use eyeliner and how to do my brows differently. For mascara, I'm going in with one of my favorites, the Rose Ink Mascara. I've been using this for several months. I love it. When it comes to mascara, I love a thin, unique wand, and I love this. This provides volume, length, and it separates. This is one coat. As you can see, I didn't use any primer beforehand, and I had nothing else on my lashes. This is one coat on this side. Another thing I love about this mascara is that you could apply it to your top lashes, and even when you do your bottom lashes, it doesn't look clumpy, heavy, or anything like that. Now I'm gonna go in with the second coat, and I'll be right back. This is another reason why I love the Rose Ink Mascara. I love any mascara that makes your lashes come alive, and it doesn't look weird, it doesn't look clumpy, there's no residue falling off of it, so we're good. For my bronzer, I'm going in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand. This is the contour one in the shade Light Medium. I've had the Fair Light one, and I have to say I like that shade better because it's more cooler toned. I'm very fair skinned, so I don't need a warm tone contour. This is the sponge applicator. It gets very messy. As you can see, that's the product coming up. Let's go. Let's apply it. Now, this is a very beginner friendly bronzer contour product. It blends out easily, and it's pretty easy to use. However, again, it does get really messy. Okay, I just blended this out around the perimeter of my face to give me that wonderful sun-kissed look. Now I'm going to set it with the butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. I love this product. You could tell because I've been using it for a while and I'm hitting pan. This should be a staple in your collection. It has that wonderfully unique scent, and Physicians Formula is a great drugstore brand. Unfortunately, I haven't heard that much from them in the past few years, but I know that they recently released these bronzer blush sticks, and they look really cool. I might have to pick one up. Next, for my blush, I'm going to use a product I haven't used yet. This is from the wonderful indie brand Lowe's Couture. I love this packaging. It kind of reminds me of ColourPop's packaging. This is in the shade 13. This is a liquid blush. I love this shade, and I love the applicator. What I do with liquid blush is I apply it to the back of my hand. This looks really pigmented. Oh my God. And this is such a pretty shade. I think this is pretty universal for fair, light skin tones. And then after I blend it out, I take my brush and saturate the bristles with product. So I have my brush, I'm taking the product, and then I apply it to my face. Oh my God, do you see that? It's very pigmented. It applies very easily, and I'm already in love with this product because it melts into your skin, and I love products that do that. You know what I say? You can never have too much blush. I'm taking my e.l.f. blending sponge and blending this out. If you ever think your blush, bronzer, or highlighter are too intense, take a beauty sponge and you could blend it out and diffuse it. Okay, what do we think about this blush? Again, it's from the brand Lowe's Couture. They sent me a little PR package with a few other goodies. Thank you so much. This is so cute, so pigmented, blends out easily, and this is the perfect blush shade for me. Next, for highlighter, I'm going to go in with something really blinding and pigmented. So I'm using the Glamlight Hershey's Cookies and Cream Highlighter Palette. If y'all know me, you know I love an icy white highlight, so I'm going to go in with this one. And let me just say, I am very proudly in my 30s. I am a millennial, and I know that these types of highlights accentuate texture, but I really don't care. So are you ready for the glow? Let's do this. Oh my God. Okay, I think that's enough. I love it. Stunning. Can't forget the brow bone, Cupid's bow, tip of my nose. Let me go back in with my e.l.f. blending sponge to diffuse it. I do love a blinding highlight, but I don't need it to necessarily be that blinding. This blends out really easily, and let me tell you, Glamlight has become one of my favorite brands. Their eyeshadows are amazing, and their highlighters are incredible. Oh my God, like the formula is amazing. This is the look so far. What do we think? I know I got a little carried away with the makeup, so I want to return to our conversation about the potential TikTok ban. Now, I know they heard the case on Friday. By the way, I'm going in with the NYX Matte Lip Liner in the shade London. If you can't tell, I love NYX lip liners, especially nudes and neutrals. Here's a swatch of this lip liner. I'm going to line and fill in my lips. These lip liners are so opaque. They're not that creamy. I've had creamier lip liners, but they're also pigmented. They get the job done, and I believe they're $5 or $6. So the Supreme Court heard arguments for and against the ban on Friday, and I tuned into some of it. A lot of people were live streaming it, and I have to say, I'm very proud of the plaintiffs representing TikTok and the lawyers representing us as well. For my lip, I'm going to use the Glamlight Hershey's Milk Chocolate Lipstick. I've been loving this. It's very creamy, very opaque. You could tell I love it because there's not much left. It glides onto your lips, and it's a perfect shade for fall and winter. If you know me and you know my content, you know I love a glossy lip. So I'm going to be adding the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Oil. Oops, it happens sometimes. I'm going to be adding the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Oil in the shade Coppa Cookie. I love this applicator. By the way, this was part of Fenty Beauty's summer collection, and it was called Bronze All Over. So this is the look. What do we think? I believe it turned out great. Now, to set this look, I'm going to be using the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray from Charlotte Tilbury. This is one of my favorite higher end setting sprays. This is the jumbo version. I love this. If you use this, your makeup will stay in place all day. Love it. I'm going to add one more spray because why not? This is one of my favorite drugstore sprays. This is an amazing, affordable option. The Milani Make It Last, but the dewy version. Love this. And it has a very fresh, clean scent. Also, this is the Milani Make It Last Original. This is my second bottle. Such a good drugstore option. So this is the look. What do we think? Now, to get back to the TikTok ban, I really hope this doesn't happen. I know there's a lot of things going on. Some people are calling on President Biden to extend the ban by 90 days. Some people are calling on President-elect Trump to extend the ban. And I know there are representatives in Congress who are introducing a bill to issue a stay of 270 days, which would give us 9 more months. If you have a heart, if you really think about all the people that would be affected from this app disappearing, please extend some empathy and compassion to them, because there are so many working class people on this app, including me. And honestly, We deserve the chance to supplement our income and pay our bills. I live on Long Island in New York, and it's extremely expensive to live here. Anywho, this is the look I created. I honestly love it. It's a very simple look. Eyeshadow, bronzer, blush, highlighter, a lip, and you know I'm set. I'm gonna add one more lip product. This is actually one of my higher end Holy Grail lip products. This is the Dewy Plum Collagen Lip Gel from Give Beauty, the brand founded by Gwen Stefani. Love her. This is my third lip gel. This is in the shade Peony. I know it looks intimidating because it's this hot pink, but it's a thicker formula. It glides on your lip. It gives you that high shine finish. And it has a really sweet scent. This is the final look. Thank you so much for joining me. And there will be many more long form videos coming this year. Thanks again, and I'll see you on the next one.